Yo, what is up? We are back on OPLegends for their brand new Dungeons season. Now, I actually did miss out on the previous Dungeon season, so I have like a whole cool ton of updates to get into. But this map is opening up on Saturday at 3 p.m. EST, so if you want to come try it out, the IPs are on the screen, zap.oplegends.com. And to start things off, they have a brand new spawn, which is looking like pretty insane. Let me actually like turn my sounds up a little bit. Honestly, this has like the OG Minecraft factions style like kind of feel, but on this server they have this entire like tutorial guide system. You can follow it, and like this next objective is now killing 5 zombies. So how dungeons work is that you attack a mob and then you deal damage to it. So every hit I'm dealing 1 damage, and as you can see it says -1, and eventually when we kill this zombie it'll give me some money. So we just gained 100 money right there. Now I have to kill 4 more of these for the quest, and while I'm doing this, if you don't know, I do giveaways every single video of 2,500 credits. So up there is the last video giveaway winner, and to enter this video's giveaway all you have to do is comment your in-game name. So what we can do with money is purchase sword upgrades, which I do need 1,000 money for that, but you can also use money to purchase new zones on the server. So like for an example, I can go to the creeper zone by spending 15,000 money. So I have a bunch of money just to show you this, but they have all these different swords to progress through. So we have the tier 1 wooden sword, now that deals 3 damage. I'm gonna go all the way up to the tier 5 wooden sword, which deals 150 damage, so I can literally like instant kill these mobs. And then if I tap slash zones, I can purchase the creeper area, which should teleport me to a whole new world. That's pretty cool. And I can also just like one-shot these. They have these like cool things for like maxing upgrades, so I can purchase all that I can with my money, and then let me teleport to that zone. These mobs have 2.9 million health. Yeah, I can like do literally 0 damage to this, but that's why we have the best sword upgrade, and now I can like 3-tap these. Literally this game is just upgrading your sword, killing mobs faster, upgrading to the new zones, get better mobs, make more money, buy new swords, and that is like the loop. They also have an AFK mob which you can hit, and you'll just like AFK hit it. This allows you to build a currency called orbs, and orbs are used for like all these enchants. As you attack the mobs, you actually gain sword levels on your tool. My sword level is set to level 1000, but that's just because I'm showing you all the server. But yeah, like I can just buy these different enchants. Orb factory, that increases the amount of orbs you get when grinding. They have stuff like the crush enchant, which has a chance to deal 10x more damage to a single mob. The clone enchant is actually really cool. This will pretty much just make it so you might be able to like have another enchant activates. Bee swarm, chance to spawn a bee swarm attacking the mobs and dealing damage. I'm gonna go ahead and just like max out all these enchants. Acid rain, I'm not gonna show you what they all do. Oh, look at that, the bee swarm just happened. But I'll just max all these out and show you how crazy it gets. Okay, so I have like every enchant maxed out. I'm gonna go ahead and just like upgrade to the max zone, and I will show you this. I probably actually won't deal much damage here, but that's the slime. Okay, let me actually just buy a sword upgrade. So yeah, there should just be like a bunch of enchants spawning. Okay, let me try this zone. Okay, yeah, I deal a lot less damage. A lot of these are pretty rare, but there are times where just so many enchants activate. You'll see slimes bouncing around, the bee swarms. You'll see an iron golem like appearing out of the ground and slamming into the mobs. But yeah, like that's pretty much like what the game is. And then when you get to a certain points, you can slash rebirth. But what this does is it'll cost money, but then give you a money multiplier. And now I'm all the way back to the beginning zone with my sword level reset. So I have to go back through and buy all the upgrades. I keep all my enchants though, which is nice. And then I'm back at the very first zone, right? So yeah, basically you reset, but then we have this permanent multiplier, which will allow me to get to the next zones even quicker. Oh yeah, look, there's bee swarms again. It's pretty cool. And then part of the progression of the game is also buying companions. So in all the different zones, they have these different companion eggs, and as you can see, these also give money multipliers. So if I open like 50 of them, okay, I guess I can only open like 1 at a time, but I'll just open 1 of them, and then the pet hatches, and then I just got that pet. That right there was the snow fox companion, which is a 0.75x multiplier. So yeah, that's pretty much how this works, right? And if I go to like a super crazy zone, you'll be able to see that these multipliers, well, the minimum is a 41x money multiplier, all the way up to 207x. Like, that is just insane. So yeah, when you rebirth, you actually keep your companions, so then it makes progressing even faster to the next world. Might as well just do a quick little rebirth again though. And yeah, as a rebirth, you also gain a rebirth upgrade points, which you can put into these different multipliers. I personally like the damage or the enchant proc. So yeah, I'll just put that into damage. Why not? And then yeah, I guess I'll kind of like show you guys what OPLegends has been changing on the server, which is then making it like a lot more fun for everyone. Over this summer, they have like tripled their player count. They have like 3 new game modes. And over the summer, OPLegends has just been like one of the funnest Minecraft servers to play. But what they've done is that they've made like these crazy milestones that everybody can play and progress through, and then you get a crap load of credits. I think you can earn something like 3,000 credits from maxing out your milestones and then also doing the battle pass, which by the way, the very first free reward of the battle pass is literally 100 credits. So you can log on, play for 5 minutes, and get $1 worth of credits. But yeah, you can basically go through all these, earn 200 credits there, and get a bunch of credits from playing the game, and then you can use those to like buy a rank or buy loot boxes or whatever. There's a lot more to the game. I'm not going to get too much into it, but you gotta come try out the server. If you want to see all the exact details, join the Discord in the description. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you all later.